Hello, retro gaming, home arcade, and pinball enthusiasts. It's me, it's Michael B. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about the official announcement of one of the most anticipated games in pinball in a very long time. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaws is real, Jaws official, Stern has announced it, and we got leaks to share, and I'm going to tell you more about it right after this. So that's right, guys. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Stern Pinball's latest cornerstone release coming from Team Elwin, the worst kept secret in pinball. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaws is coming up next from Stern. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much, everybody, for checking out the video. I always appreciate your support. If this is your first time to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube jazz. So on Tuesday, after months of rumors and speculation, Stern Pinball officially announced their next cornerstone release based on the iconic movie Jaws would be coming in early 2024. Now I know, guys, that initial trailer didn't really tell you a lot other than the fact that it officially confirms Jaws is the next cornerstone title. But luckily, Stern on their Twitter did post this announcement here. This is a whole new kind of Shark Week. So on 1-2, we got the teaser trailer. Today, we got the story trailer, which I'll show you in just a little bit. 1-4, we're getting the official game trailer. 1-4, the official game featurette video. 1-4 LE All Access on sale, so get ready. If you want to chum up a bunch of change, you can actually order your LE on the 4th at 12 p.m. Central Time. You're going to get LE model photos, premium model photos, Stern Insider Pinball Podcast, pro model photos, gameplay premiere video, Insider Connected achievements. All this stuff would be great, but a lot of this information is leaked, and we'll get into that a little bit later. So like Stern mentioned in that original post, we're going to get a little bit more gameplay trailer, and as you can see here is footage from the original Jaws that will be included in the game. It looks like they have access to the original movie, all the actors. There is, I forget his name, Richard Dreyfuss. There's Quinn, they're in the Orca. There's Roy Schneider. There it is, Jaws, the gameplay story trailer. So right now, officially, we don't know much other than the fact that, obviously, this is officially licensed. Looks like they have the assets from the movie, so hopefully they do have the official call-outs as well. No dub actors or missing things like with Jurassic Park, another Keith Elwin title. So it looks like this could be a very interesting pinball machine, but of course, officially, we don't know what the machine looks like. We don't know any of the toys, mechs on any of the models. We don't know any of that stuff. All we do know at this time is that the game is being made by Keith Elwin and Team Elwin, who have made some of the best pinball machines in the last little while, including Jurassic Park, Avengers Infinity Quest, and my personal favorite, here you can see the making of video, Godzilla, which is regarded as probably the greatest pinball machine of all time. Well, according to Pinside. But lucky for us, and maybe a little bit unlucky for Stern, a lot of this information has already leaked, thanks to the fact that somebody got their hands on the limited edition gameplay trailer, so we already got an early look at what the machine's going to look like, at least the LE, as well as what the gameplay is going to look like, and I'm going to share that with you guys now. So guys, here you can see the LE trailer. This is what the LE machine will look like, and it's very interesting compared to some of Team Elwin's other work. So we get to take a look at the Playfield, and honestly, it's a little bit plain compared to some of his other titles. Artwork is a little off there, but we do have some fun features, like the chum line. There's a boat on there. It doesn't necessarily look like the Orca, but we do get Jaws popping up like at Universal Studios. It's kind of hard to tell. There's a chum bucket, there's the reel line, and there's an upper playfield, so it does integrate a lot of what's in the movie. There's those famous buoy canisters that they shot and attached to Jaws in the movie. So this is the LE game trailer, and I'm interested to see what features will be missing on the Premium and the Pro. Of course, if you're looking for other leaked information and knowledge, the best place to go to outside of, those famous pinball podcasts, stuff like Canada, stuff like Nap Arcade, and of course Carrie Hardy, all excellent resources when it comes to pinball news and notes and early information. But of course, you can do what I did and like everybody else did, sign up to Pinside. And here I am looking at a trail that's basically a Jaws Stern Pinball Keith Elwin hype trailer. They've been sharing videos, pictures, all that stuff along, sharing information on what looks to be in the game. So for all the most up-to-date, latest information, check out Pinside. Go check out the Jaws hype trailer. Well, guys, now that we have this, let's take into consideration. Remember that this is just the LE. We don't know what the Premium or the Pro is going to look like just yet. But I will say, looking at the LE here, there's a lot of stuff to get excited for. Of course, you got the Premium shooter rod, which is that buoy. You've got the white powder coating on the actual rails and stuff. That's really interesting. You can see the bite there coming from the actual shark in the protector there on the side. That's interesting. They've got the LEDs of the shark coming up in the speaker. So very interesting. A lot of cool things there. But one thing that I don't like about the LE, and I hope is very different on the Pro and Premium, is the art itself. I mean, this is coming from Team Elwin, and of course, the art, I think, is done by Zombie Yeti. So while it definitely is on brand for Jaws, it's a little less colorful, creative, and exciting than we previously seen. Of course, it looks like it has this weird, like, water mirror effect, which is probably pretty cool in person. Let me just play the video a little bit and see if you can see it here as it goes by. So you can see it's got like a reflective look to it. I'll go back and show that again. You can see it's got like a reflective look to it, which is probably really, really interesting. But it still looks kind of plain. I mean, take a minute and compare this to the art on Godzilla, and Godzilla is an absolute work of art. Then, of course, I also want to take a look at the playfield itself. And as you can see here, the playfield is cool, again, on brand with Jaws, but it seems like there's not really a lot happening. I mean, I'm sorry to do this, but if you compare this to the playfield on Godzilla, I mean, look at the bright, beautiful art, everything laid out there. It's just so colorful, exciting, and vibrant, like everything we're used to from Team Elwin, much like Avengers Infinity Quest. So Jaws does seem very muted and plain in comparison. But all that doesn't really matter if the game plays well, and there we can see the gameplay. We can see some of the features. Of course, you've got cross ramps, you've got that chum line. This looks like it could be incredibly fun, and, you know, people didn't like Godzilla originally, so maybe when people start playing this, some of the things and the critiques I'm making right now for other people won't really matter. There's lots of toys, lots of movie tie-ins, and coming from Team Elwin, you got a feeling it's going to play fantastic. So guys, that's my early thoughts on the Stern Pinball Jaws announcement. The worst kept secret in pinball is now officially out there for the world to see. We know Stern is making Jaws. We know Keith Elwin is making Jaws as their next cornerstone game. And thankfully, or thankful to the leaks that are out there right now, the leaked LE video, we've got an early look at gameplay, and we've got an early look at what the machine could potentially look like. Of course, it's very cool, but it's very subtle. I mean, even the backlash is just the Jaws movie poster. Hopefully, when we get down to the Pro and the Premium, like with all the Stern tables, they do something different for the art on the side, so I'm very excited to see that. And hopefully, we get something more on brand with Team Elwin and Zombie Yeti, who I think is doing the art. Of course, the playfield more than likely is going to be the same, so I guess we wait and see. Going back to the dates, we should know everything, I think, by the 4th or 5th of this week. Tomorrow, we should know everything about Jaws. We should have a better understanding. But from the early looks, little disappointing on the actual art and theme, but of course the play looks really fun and I can't wait to see more about it. Anyways guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the Jaws announcement from Stern? I mean, we all knew it was happening, but are you excited that this IP is happening? Is this one you've been looking forward to? Jaws is one of my favorite movies of all time. I think it's one of the best movies of all time. Only one person I know has a really bad take on that, and that's my buddy Steven Nostalgia. And Nostalgia said, and I quote, "Jaws hasn't aged well." I think he's an idiot because I think Jaws is one of the best movies of all time. So I'm so excited to see that Stern are doing a version of this. Of course, I'm hopeful that it's going to be a little bit more artistic as we get down to the lower levels. So that's it, guys. That's Jaws. I'm excited. Nostalgia's an idiot. Thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you next time.